What's going on, y'all? It's the Kid J Nolan here, and I want to talk to y'all today about Warner Music Group and how they just launched, or relaunched, I should say, this company called WMX, which is a services division that is intended to connect artists with fans and amplify brands. All right. The new division includes a rebranded WEA. That's why I said relaunch, because they used to be called WEA. They're now called WMX, which is a commercial services and marketing network, as well as the company's media creative content arm. All right. So they've been around a while, but they're rebranding it, relaunching, and looking for new energy, basically, right? So basically, artists that need to go from 0 to 60 may have a little buzz, may have done their own little spot dates, press tour, moderate success, not really mainstream yet, not really moving a whole lot of product yet, maybe have a little bit of a merch line, but you have some backing, you got a little money, you got a little sales history, you might be able to get in good with a company like WMX, which is affiliated with Warner Music Group, but at the same time, you kind of get to maintain a bit of your independence and you're not signed directly to the company. You know what I'm saying? Now, who knows what the terms are? You know what I'm saying? They say they bring in value proposition to artists, so they want you to opt in. They don't do unsolicited submissions, so I don't even know how you would get in contact with them. But if you got something going on, they can get in contact with you. You feel me? And the whole draw of this situation is that, you know, they have a creative agency which can help you with marketing, promotion. Direct to consumer is basically sales directly to your fans, not so much just looking at streams, but actually doubling and tripling your streams of revenue, you know what I'm saying, which comes in the form of your merch, getting your projects or your singles, your albums, your EPs on vinyl, how to sell actual tickets for your shows, getting fashion collaborations. Like I just named all of these things, but what do they do for you, right? Fashion collaborations, that's for artists that might have a little bit more style than the average person. They can do collaborations like you see A$AP Rocky, you see Rihanna, you see people like even Lil Yachty. He had a collaboration with Target, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So that's something to keep in mind. Gaming, as y'all know, gaming it's been a huge industry for years, but if you've been paying attention to my channel, you'll know that Big Sean, Big Boy, Lil Jon, Lil Tecca, and all of these guys just did a Call of Duty collaboration on Versus. So gaming and music and hip hop are all coming together now to create like a symbiosis that you might want to get into, especially if you're somebody that's already interested in video games as an artist. Now, the announcement also claims that they have a connected, culturally curious audience of music lovers totaling more than 249 monthly unique visitors. All right. And this is driven by their companies that they own. So they own Uproxx. If y'all are subscribed to the Uproxx channel on YouTube, you know, they got different podcasts. Uproxx has been a big presence in the blog game for the last 10 to 12 years. They also own Songkick. I'm very familiar with Songkick because when I was back doing shows, of course, I haven't really done a lot of shows in the last 2 years, but when I was consistently doing shows, I would log in my upcoming performances on Songkick, and it would disperse those dates to other websites so that people could know that I'm going to be performing at certain venues, what time, and what the ticket price was. So Songkick is a very dope platform. They're also in collaboration with Spotify now. So if you log in a Songkick gig, it'll show up on your Spotify page. It also will show up on your Bandcamp page and your SoundCloud. And they also own Hip Hop DX, which I think they acquired last year or earlier this year. For those of y'all that don't know what Hip Hop DX is, it's a hip hop media platform. You know what I mean? They cover hip hop news. They've been around since the early 2000s. Like I said before, I don't have a way for artists out there to get in contact with them. They are a next generation services division, and I want to talk to you guys about what that actually means, right? So if you go back to Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, right? Back in 2013, I think it was, when they had that song Thrift Shop, and it went viral, and it was like the #1 song in the country, period. And they were doing it independently. They were not just sending these songs out by themselves. They were working with a company called ADA, which is an independent company that's also affiliated with Warner Music Group, okay? So they were giving them the marketing, they were giving them the promotion, they were giving them the sales representation. Companies like this are able to foster relationships with artists at the independent level to where you don't have to affiliate yourself with the main label, especially if you're somebody that wants to have a more independent image. That's where people like to call people industry plants and things like that. It's really not being an industry plant. It's about maintaining more of your independence while working with the muscle of somebody in the music industry. Now, I know a lot of artists out there feel like that's a cheat code, but if it's a cheat code, why don't you go pull it off then? You know what I'm saying? If you know the code, figure it out. They've already got a huge roster. If you go on their website, they've got a lot of people that are affiliated with them. They have a super strong sync division, and y'all know I'm big on sync licensing, so I'm definitely trying to get in contact on the sync licensing end. But keep an eye out for it, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All right? Trying to get to that 1K. Peace.